Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for having me back in today. It's getting close to dinner time, and I thought, what am I going to fix tonight? I'm going to bring you something that you might have most of the ingredients already in your refrigerator. So I'm going to start out with, these are Costco brand. Sam's has it, or you can get it in the store. This is canned chicken, okay? Now, if you want to boil your own chicken and use your own chicken, that's fine too. I imagine each one of these cans is about a cup. But I've opened these cans and I've drained them, okay? In my bowl here, I've got 2 sticks of softened Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to add my chicken to that. Okay? What we're making tonight is we're making crescent rolls stuffed with chicken, okay? So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. And I'm going to put some pepper. We're going to do this in 3 different steps just to show you how simple it is. And I've got about 1/3 of a cup of just chopped onions. I got these. I'm going to put those right in here as well. And that's pretty much it for what we're going to use to stuff the crescent roll with. I'm going to take this now and I'm going to mix this all up really good. Break all my chicken up and get this to it's really, really well mixed up and well incorporated. Like I said, this is a delicious meal and you won't believe all the steps. And I have a friend in Richmond that I use cornflakes with. I'm not going to use her name online, but she loves things made with cornflakes. And I'll tell you, I made some cornflake candy last year at Christmas, and I think she must have made it 4 or 5 times. Her name is Diane. She's a sweetheart. She's a really dear friend. So, Diane, we're going to have cornflakes again tonight. Okay, I've got this all stirred up pretty well, so you can see that it's really mixed together. So that's the first part of this. I'm going to actually set this aside, and I'm going to get set up for the second step. Okay, you know how much I love crescent rolls. Well, this is the crescent roll dough, okay? It's not the individual little triangles. This is the actual sheets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down just a little bit of flour on here, on my counter, and then I'm going to open one of these up. It's going to take 2 rows of these. Okay. I'll open this up. Okay, I've got 1 piece opened up here, and we'll close that hole up a little bit if I can. Okay. I want this a little bit wider on this end over here. See if I can just get that closed up. What I can do is I can use some water and close it up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pizza cutter and I'm going to go down the middle and I'm going to make squares. I might just use all these 3 squares right here and cut this off right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get my chicken spread. Let me get another spoon. All right, I've got my chicken spread here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put maybe 3 tablespoons in each one of those. Then I'm going to bring this up and over, bring this up and over. I want to cover this chicken completely with this crescent roll. I can even pick it up and make it into a little ball. Okay, that's one. We'll do the second one right here since this one already started itself. And this is enough, it makes enough, I'll do this one. This makes enough for, for the next day also. So I'm gonna pull this one up here, pull this one up here, pull the corners up, and this is very pliable. I mean, it stretches very easily. Close the corners up. I will actually pick it up again. Actually make a little ball out of it. All right, let's do this one. Maybe a little too much. All right, I'm gonna pull this one up here. This one up here. And I said, don't be afraid to stretch it, because this stretches. And you want to make sure that all the chicken's inside this pocket and it's all closed up. So pull it over top of each other. And after you get it in your hand, you can close it up even more. And there's another little ball right there. Okay, I've got my second roll of crescent rolls opened up. I'm gonna cut these just like the others, and we'll get these stuffed. Then I'll be back with you. I've got a box of Kellogg's Cornflakes. I'm gonna put them right here in my food processor, of maybe about a couple cups. And we'll turn this on. I don't have. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do with those. I'm gonna take this off of here, and I'm gonna pour it into my bowl. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this out of this way for just a second. I've got some butter here. But first of all, I'm gonna take my tray, and I'm gonna spray my tray with cooking oil. All right. Then I'm gonna take my little dumplings here, and I'm gonna put them in the butter, turn them over. Then I'm gonna roll them in the cornflakes, just like that. And then I'm gonna put them on my tray, make a little patty. Let me do one more for you. I'm gonna take it and put it in my butter. I'm gonna turn it over, take it out, put it in my cornflakes. Make sure I cover it completely with my cornflakes. And then I'm gonna put that on my trays also. Let me get all these done, and we'll come back and do the last step. Okay, I've got them all covered with cornflakes. My oven's set at 350. I'm gonna put them in the oven for 25 minutes. Then I'll be back to do the finishing touch. Our crescent rolls stuffed with chicken and covered with cornflakes. The first batch is done. So I'm gonna take those out of my oven. And they look absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm gonna put my second batch in. Last step of our dinner. I opened a can of Campbell's cream of mushroom with chicken with cream of mushrooms, and I put it in a bowl. To that, I'm going to add some pepper to taste, which will be a lot because I love pepper. I'm going to put some salt. I've got 1 tablespoon of milk. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter, and I have 2 tablespoons of sour cream. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'm going to take it to the microwave, and I'm going to heat it on increments of 10 seconds until I get it nice and warm, and I'll be back to you. Okay, I'm going to take one of our crescent roll stuffed chickens right here, and I've heated this, it's really hot, the sauce, and I'm going to put that right across the top of it. And then I'm going to cut it and show you what it looks like inside. But that's really pretty. Look at that. It's got the chicken in the side, the cream cheese. That's going to be a wonderful dinner tonight with the cornflakes on top. I hope you'll try this. It was fun bringing this to you. Keep on following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. You're my family, my friends. Thank you for your support. Until next time, this is Jim Mann in Mexico saying, try this. I hope you enjoy it. God bless.